Hi Aries, how's it going? Welcome to my channel, Universal Intuition. My name is Jacqueline. Thank you all so much for being here. Today's video is going to be your March general reading, again for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you're all doing super well. Happy early birthday to a lot of you. We're in Pisces season, but then not far after is Aries season. I'm a Pisces Aries cusp. My Venus is in Aries, my Mercury is in Aries, so as much as I am a Pisces, I am also so much in Aries. So yes, we're super close to your season. Let's get into it. So hello, speaking of Aries, new beginnings, all the things. I have a new office, new space. I hope that y'all like it. Aries, right after this general reading, as we always do, I do your love reading. If you'd like to join us for the love reading, just open the description box. It's the first link right there. Is the love reading, the extended. And what we do, in case you are new, hello and welcome, is I use the Crystal Vision deck over in the love reading, and we take a moment to look at the other person you're dealing with in love and romance. How do they feel about you? What is that person's long-term intentions for you? What are y'all going through and experiencing together? And of course, we look at potential outcome energy. Where are y'all going in the future? So again, if you're interested in the love reading, just click the first link in the description box below. My Instagram is also in the description box if you'd like to come follow or come say hello. I'd love to see you, meet you, all the things. But let's get into your reading. I'm using the Mythic Tarot today. It's what we used in February and y'all loved it, so we're using it again. And yeah, let's rock and roll. Let's get into this. I have a lot of beautiful energy. I feel alive. I feel like having fun. Like y'all are in some real fun energy right now, Aries. So let's see what's going on. All right, 3 more shuffles. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for March. Spirit, what does Aries need to know at this time? Aries. Aries. Every once in a while, I feel like certain signs need a wink. And y'all needed a wink. Y'all get a wink. I don't know why. All right, bottom of the deck, y'all have the, as a part of your theme for this reading, y'all have the Knight of Swords, okay? Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, especially Gemini, as there are 2 knights on this white horse. So I feel like there's a lot of intense communication information coming in, and with the two people here, I feel like it's like 2 people getting on the same page. Maybe you and someone else in a relationship, partnership, coworker, family member, or whatever. These are general, so please take it however it applies, and if nothing I'm saying makes sense, make sure you check out your moon sign, rising sign, and or Venus sign. But I feel like there's information coming in, yeah, and the world behind that too. It's like the last little piece of maybe a chapter you're in, an experience, a journey, a project, a relationship, whatever. It's like the last little piece of kind of a completion here is you and another situation, or really you and probably somebody else kind of getting on the same page in regards to something is what I see here. Cool. So let's see what else. Let's see what your current energy is, Aries, for March. 7 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Standing your ground, Hangman. There's something that you, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the moon card could be dealing with a Pisces for a good group of you. There's some kind of new perspective, something that you've been maybe stuck on pause, on hold, that it's taken a minute to like, maybe put yourself in someone else's shoes, understand another perspective. And until that has happened, you've been maybe a little bit like, no, it's my way or the highway, or I see it. And I don't mean it, you know, that aggressively, but you know what I mean? Where, because Aries, y'all are natural born leaders. So many people come to you and look to you for information, for answers, for so many things. People are looking at you all the time, whether you're a boss or not, whether you're a mom or not, you know, where the kids like, hey mom, what do I do? You know, it's just all of that like natural, like the natural leader. And I feel like you're so used to calling the shots that you're just like, no, I've been through this before. I'm standing my ground here. don't mess with me. Like, I know what I'm talking about. But in that same energy, there's been some kind of tweaking, a change of perspective in regards to something that's kind of, I feel like there's timing here. It's taken a while to maybe understand someone else's point of view or just another way to look at the situation. Let's see what else this is about for Aries in March, please. Sorry, I've been a little bit under the weather. I've been moving. I'm exhausted. I'm a hot mess. I'm so ready to read cards. Like, can you tell? I'm like, get me back to work. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, the Moon card again. Okay, so this is definitely what I'm feeling here. If this is about, say, a relationship or you and a coworker, or maybe y'all been a little bit butting heads. 7 of Wands is very defensive energy of like, hey, you know what? I'm Aries and I know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like, we all know that vibe. But I feel like there's someone else you're dealing with or another group or whatever, that 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, y'all are both trying to work really hard to end kind of some negative patterns, end some heavy stuff, some heavy, you know, traits that y'all have, like, maybe you and this other person have been toxic for each other in the past. Maybe y'all have had not great communication in the past, okay? Whatever this you and this other situation or other person is for you, okay? Excuse me, it could be dealing with the Pisces, but also with the Moon card, I feel like there's been a lot of cloudiness. Like, I feel like for some reason the Moon card, to me, because I know what the cards mean, obviously, but I do use my intuition to get deeper messages here. And I just feel like, man, this has really taken a while for me to understand this. And maybe it's taken also a long time for this other person to understand where you're coming from, Aries, okay, is the vibe I'm feeling here. We also have the full moon coming up pretty soon in Virgo, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity, answers, and heavy endings with this full moon, with you and this other person, you and this job, you and this project, you and this friend, you and this family member, whoever this other person is or situation. It's like, I mean, with the 8 of Pentacles, y'all are both putting in the work, the energy, the effort to kind of call it on something. I don't mean like breaking up or anything. I feel it's just an energy of like, you know what, you know, when I say this and you say that and we tend to do this, that hasn't been working in the past. And I feel like there's this energy of, let's calm it down, let's change our perspective, hangman energy. And I feel like with the energies of the full moon, let's release that together. It's like, maybe if it's like you and a bestie that's been butting heads, maybe on the full moon, y'all write out some things. Hey, in this relationship, I'm not going to say this anymore. I'm not going to trigger this in them anymore. I'm not going to, and they're going to do that for you, right? Or something like that. Like, y'all are both calling, like, okay, like, let's be better to each other, is the vibe I feel here. So very healthy, very, very good. And 7 of Pentacles, I love this at the bottom of the deck for this group of cards. We're going to keep going, but with this group of first round of cards that came out, 7 of Pentacles, look at that up close. I hope y'all can see. Sorry, I have like new lighting and stuff and there's a big glare. But it's like this woman offering a pentacle to put up on this banister, or on this pillar with there's 7 other pentacles, like adding the 8th in. And it's like, you know what, like, this is, again, the last, like, we need to be on the same page. To complete this cycle, to keep going, we need to lay this to bed, or lay this to rest. You know what I mean? So I feel like there is an offering here, and the offer is, let's close that door. Hey, remember that toxic thing we were doing? Let's stop doing that. Okay, it's like that type of energy. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Aries. Hold on, I need water. I have no idea. I've been through so much recently in my personal life, and I'm just like, all I just need is my office. I need things to get back together so I can read cards. It feels so good to be home. It feels so good to be, and when I say home, I mean be with all of you. Okay. Spirit, what else is coming in for Aries in March, please? I feel like after that full moon, I want to say the 9th of March, there's going to be a lot of releasing. So let's see what's after that moon. What's after that full moon for Aries? Okay, I heard the word gift as right when these cards fell out, and then we got the 5 of Wands under the 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups under the Hangman. Okay, so it's almost like an internal gift that you're being granted with the release of the full moon. Okay, if you practice that, whether you set the intention or not, I feel like a huge weight being lifted off of your shoulders around the energies of the full moon coming up in Pisces season. The full moon will be in Virgo. Okay, the opposite of Pisces. 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. This conflict, 7 of Wands, battle energy, not getting along, too many cooks in the kitchen, butting head energy, either you with you and you, or with you and somebody else. That's not working. That's not working anymore. 8 of Cups. Okay, we got to move on. We got to travel past that. Okay, and that's the change of perspective is, hey, sometimes we got to leave some things behind. Strength card. This is not an easy move for you. I feel like it's almost certain parts of, I'm getting really deep here, but I feel like there's almost like some childhood wounding, how you're coming across to certain people right now, or to a group of people, or a certain person. It's like you're, both of you, but especially you, Aries, you're learning how to approach things differently, with a little bit of a softer note in a way. And I feel like a lot of it is leaving emotional heaviness at the door. I feel like a lot of you are breaching this beautiful energy of, kind of like we were talking about earlier, of I don't need to act that way anymore. I don't need, and not that what you've been doing is bad. That's not what I mean at all. But I feel like how you've been acting, that 7 of Wands, that defensive energy, as I feel like a lot of you have been put in place even as a child in this like higher level of responsibility as an adult before you were maybe ready to be an adult. Okay, that's like the people I'm connecting with, or the souls I'm connecting with right now. It's like because you had to mature so quickly, say as a child or in your teenage years, there was something about you, about your energy or your mission that was just like, okay, I kind of missed some of my childhood. Now I'm an adult and I've been this like great leader and this wonderful, like, I got it. I can do anything. Of course you can. But I feel like there's almost like an adjustment period right now where you can just kind of relax a little bit and you can let go of those patterns and the people, parents, or anyone who was maybe not being an adult where you had to step in and be an adult, is the vibe I'm feeling. That you're able to release that now. You're able to release those stories and those patterns within you that are probably family oriented, passed down from parents, or something happening from your childhood or teenage years. For a lot of you is honestly the vibe I'm feeling. And it's like, now I can continue on in my path. Sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional because this is very deep. I don't know if I said this, but you've got the Strength card, Leo energy behind this. It's like, it's been a tough road and you've had this like bright, hard, you've had a hard shell around you, but you've been very bright and the leader and the go-to and the mom or the dad or the boss, or just everyone's looking at you for the answers. Go, 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 go all the time. And right now, again, with like the releasing of the full moon, it's like, you know what? I can let that go. I don't have to be the parent. I don't have to do this. I don't have to play mom and dad for every single person anymore. I just get to be me right now. Okay? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense for a lot of you. I know this is like going deep, but it's like Spirit wants you to kind of not be in this 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands energy. The change of perspective is for you, is for your path, for your plan, to release and let go, to emotionally leave that in the past. If you were put in a role of having to grow up sooner and you lost part of your childhood in whatever way that means to you, because that's the vibe I'm picking up on, and you might not ever hear an apology from mom and dad or from whoever it is that kind of forced you into that position, it's time for you to almost apologize for them, apologize to the little version of you make peace with it, and it's time for you to now have fun. It doesn't matter how old you are. I feel like a healing energy for y'all right now is to have some childlike fun. Go do things for pure fun, pleasure, enjoyment, love, healing. Go have fun, Aries. I feel a lot of heaviness dropping off of your shoulders. And again, kind of reining this, sorry, I went really deep right there, but I felt like that had to be said. I feel like reining that back into this 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands energy in the moon. If that's what you're doing, I feel like that's going to be so healing for you and your family, for you and your relationships, romantic friendships, whatever, okay? You're dropping off a lot right now, and that's so good. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for my lovely Aries? 9 of Cups under the 8 of Pentacles. That is exactly what I'm talking about with the Strength card again. 9 of Cups, go have fun, healing, self-enjoyment. This is where we, no matter what we're going through, whatever phase of our journey we're going through, excuse me, 9 of Cups is, I am so content and happy with me, with where I'm at, with whatever. Whether I have the dream home, the dream relationship, it doesn't matter if I'm not at the top and reached every single goal where I want to get. I'm so happy with where I'm at right now. Okay? I'm so proud of y'all. And again, 9 of Cups is like, go have fun. I'm hearing pleasure, fun, joy, excitement. All right. The High Priestess. Yes, your intuition is on point under the 10 of Wands. One last card. There's a lot of twin flame energy, excuse me, in the High Priestess card. The black and the white, the duality, divine masculine, divine feminine. A lot of you could be dealing with a divine counterpart. Okay, and this is like, again, remember at the beginning we had the Knight of Swords, and there was 2 knights, and I feel like this is the last little piece of the puzzle of what you need to do. They're doing their own thing, and there's either a union, or if y'all are already together, a completion of where y'all need to be right now. This is huge. Any last messages for my beautiful, lovely Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got the Hermit card. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. And that's under the Moon card, which again, the full moon is going to be in Virgo. So this is about, a lot of you, again, could be dealing with a Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands and the Empress. The 2 of you are taking on this is like the prep before a big union is what I feel. Or if y'all are already together in the union, it's like y'all are both doing some healing and releasing before things just become peachy keen, right? Where things just kind of have that 10 of Cups type of energy, okay? 2 of Wands, you're taking on a new chapter. Y'all are moving, you're doing something, taking on a new level of intimacy, romance, or whatever of your connection. You're taking that to the next level. I love the High Priestess and the Hermit to end this off. Highly spiritual energies here, especially tied in with the Moon card. Again, the full moon in Virgo for a lot of you Aries is going to be very significant. This is going to be a time of planning. Make sure whatever it is that you're releasing, because the next full moon that will, let me explain this. The full moon that we have in March in Pisces season will be Virgo. When we get into Virgo season, the full moon there will be in Pisces. So we have about 6 months or so to release this energy. It doesn't need to all happen overnight, but this is setting that intention to, you know what, I'm releasing that pattern. I'm releasing that story at this time. Okay, and this is beautiful energy of balance. Again, the moon and the Hermit, the opposite here, the High Priestess. I would not be surprised if a lot of you are seeing 11-11 coming into a twin flame or strong soulmate union, whatever it is that resonates with you. And so, yeah, congratulations. I feel like all that heaviness that we talked about earlier is a big part of your lesson, of your journey, of your chapter to release and let go of as you strengthen this union or come into this union, okay? I love this energy for you. And the 2 of Wands. There's 2 wands there, okay? Beautiful. The Hierophant is also in that card. Spiritual connection. Gorgeous energy. We're going to take this deeper and go into your love reading right now. Aries, if y'all would like to join, I would love to see you there. If this is where we part, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all soon. Happy early birthday!